there for the crash out.
She's 6 months pregnant. She's carrying our child. They know her address, and you just never know, like, how...
Hey, Nisi. Hello, guys. Hello, hello.
Hey, friend.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Weirdos out there that will come to your house and think it's okay to film you. Like, it's just nuts. You just don't know what they're going to do next. Like, what is the next step? You know, I don't know. It's difficult because...
Tap the screen for me, everybody, please. Thank you.
Yes, guys, tap, 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 and share.
So
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
you, guys. Thank you,
Katie. With me in situations like this, it's tricky. We're out the best we can, but I don't want her to be unsafe or feel unsafe. You know, that puts a lot of stress on her, myself, and the baby.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Susan.
Hey.
Hey.
What you doing?
Cleaning dishes.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yes.
Are you packed?
I am. I've got my suitcase.
Okay, I'll go load it.
Okay. I didn't sleep worth a wink because it's like I was already nervous about everything, and then I already feel and have felt uncomfortable kind of like sleeping here and like living here because the address is online, but I don't have to call and talk to my PO about every little thing that goes on, unless he brings it up to me or unless he has an issue. I didn't use my days for to spend with Ken this week, so I'm going to be using them now.
I know the filter for Mama. Hey,
I'm
Leslie.
going to text Christy and Dad, let them know. So,
thank you, Cindy.
even though we are in the public eye, I do feel like your home is supposed to be where you feel safe. It's not fair to not have a place of safety, even if you are putting yourself out there. That doesn't give someone the right to invade that safety.
Imagine how unhinged this is. You killed your mom in her house, and you're saying it's not your house is your safe space. Unhinged as hell.
Yeah, I think that's wild. Thank you, Grass Knuckles.
No.
Thank you guys for the heartbeats.
I'm sleep deprived, have no makeup on, my hair looks like
Your hair not look like shit.
Guys, do me a favor, tap, 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 and share the live, please. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, y'all.
I called the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Louisiana law that whatever marriage you were in, whatever last name was your legal last name at that time, is what the baby's going to be born with. So it's going to be an Anderson until the paternity test, and then...
Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much.
Can't put Blanchard.
That sucks.
I know. Not what I wanted either.
How about this? We go to a different state and give birth to the baby.
I told you they had that baby in a different state.
Or something when the baby's born, or Texas. What if we were married before the baby was born? Does that change anything?
It's whatever marriage the child was conceived in. So.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to research on this and figure it out.
Right.
This filter really does fit me.
It does.
Not what it's not what you wanted. It's not what I'm sure even him or anyone else wants. You know?
Yeah.
Except just like a big, like, ha-ha to you.
Yeah, it's just like a big ha-ha to me. Yeah. Or social media is going to be absolutely bull with, so.
Honey, you cheated on your husband in front of the entire world. Is she for real right now?
I think that life is throwing us a lot of curveballs right now. Of course, any man idealizes his firstborn child to be born with somebody else's name on the birth certificate. Like, that sucks. But it's just temporary. Eventually, we'll change it over. Think positive.
Think positive.
It'll be fine. It's not permanent.
Right. We have been under a lot of stress lately. I think I could use, general knowledge of what giving birth is like. If I am doing something for the first time, I get really anxious and have a lot of anxiety about it. So NOLA nesting teaches you different things about birth. Hi, come on in.
I'm Amanda.
Nice to meet you. Make yourself comfortable.
Sure.
How are you feeling today? A little tired. I didn't sleep good last night.
Oh no.
She started kicking.
Oh no.
This one stopped moving, so I didn't go to bed till
Huh?
3.
Oh, are you having like restless legs now?
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever taken magnesium? A
And
magnesium?
Doula didn't seem like she wanted to be there.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So it helps with like the
She looks
restless
so
leg.
uncomfortable.
Okay. I brought these to show you. I don't know if you were interested in birth doula services. This is the book we give to
What
our
does a
postpartum
doula
clients.
Who calls a doula without knowing what a doula does?
Gypsy.
Ken asked me that, and I'm like, she's very knowledgeable
Will.
in babies and pregnancy.
It's like
Hey.
a mystery job, right?
Yes.
Okay. As a doula, we usually meet with you a couple times during your pregnancy, and then we're on call for your labor.
Okay.
So once I'm on call for somebody, our phone is on 24/7.
Okay.
And so when you call and say, hey, I'm in labor, then we come on. We usually labor at home with you for a while. And then depending on how you want your birth to go, we can help you kind of piece out, like, when should I go to the hospital?
Thank you, Nympho.
What are your ideas about how you want to have your baby?
Well, this is one of those things that I'm kind of like.
I need a victim story if you don't mind.
The only thing that I do know is that I do want an epidural.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I am going to be going in the same hospital that I was born at, that my sister was born at.
Okay.
So that's really all I know right now.
Yeah. As far as childbirth classes, we teach a group class and then private classes, which is what you and I chatted about.
Right. I opt for private classes just because it's like I
Understandable.
get recognized a lot, and then people are all up in my business,
Asking you questions and stuff.
and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm just here for a purpose.
Yeah, that's
Give
usually
my
I
class.
just want to live my life.
Yes. So one thing that we have
Because
to
my name is Kim Kardashian Blanchard.
Oh,
that
jeez.
someone had taken of me while I was at my OBGYN appointment, and I did not know that I was being photographed. As me and Ken, the
Oh.
appointment.
Oh, Gypsy, that's so invasive.
It is,
I'm
and that
so
was posted on the
sorry.
internet, so like all of the public knows where my OBGYN is on the bayou. Everybody gossips, everybody talks, and so it gets around.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I got death threats, and I got threats from people wanting to come beat me up.
Oh, stop it
So
now.
keeping everybody safe with security is a priority.
Yeah.
We
you
all
should
need to be kept
definitely
safe from
talk
you.
to an
You're the
advance on
unhinged
what they
one.
can
You're
do,
the
what they
convicted
can
murderer.
offer you.
I think that's the scariest part entering into motherhood is I want to do right by my baby. I want to protect her because there is so many crazy people out in the world.
Did she just say there's so many crazy people in the world?
Yeah.
She sure did just say that. Yeah, she's one of the crazy people in the world. She's a whole freaking unaliver, man.
Sunday, Sunday.
Hold on, let me.
Actually, I was like, who is this?
I'm liking this filter. I want to be this filter, man. Look at this. Except for those little eyebrows right there. A little bit, like they're.
Not you want to be this filter. I can't.
I do. Oh, he's back on. Hold on.
You can pick whoever you want. Candace blue, Ryan's red. Go. Thank you guys for the poll. Appreciate that. 5,000 to 1,500. Yeah. Means I'm the better one.
I know, Chaos. It's giving Moana.
Wow, 23,000 people, guys. That's amazing.
Lily Rose. Oh, she's forever the little victim. Whee!
All my videos have usually average about 1 million views. My last one had 7.2. It's nice that all these people reach out to me and send me messages. Like I read all my
Hey,
messages.
Bebop.
Every message that people
Thank
send
you,
me, I
Lisa.
read it. Good and bad. It's me.
Thank you for the flower, Maria.
Like, that's
I did
pretty
blue see them bashing while they
It's good
watched.
for the bankroll, too. I got
Justice for Pixie. Justice for Pixie.
a person tagged me in it.
Not Pink's
and I saw the
t-shirt.
shirt, and I was like, I emailed her right away. I was like, I want the shirt, and she sent it to me for free.
Yes, shout out to Pink Pony Club.
I don't know what Pixie needs justice for, but I love
Thank
seeing
you, Brandy.
with her name. Like I saw that, I was like, this is so awesome. And then I just recently saw this. And
Actually, he looks better with the Moana filter.
Team Ryan, let's do a poll. And I'm getting that shirt in the mail soon. Because in my lives, I say, let's do a poll. I started doing polls as something to do online as far as like, oh, this is cool, let me try it. Oh, guys, all right, we're going to do a poll. So now
He said, I don't know what I need justice
every
for.
time I get online, they're like, do a poll, do a poll. So I'm like the poll guy.
Thank you, Lissa.
Like, so, embarrassing if I was the dad. That would be embarrassing because they've done reveal parties, they've done all this stuff.
Oh,
That would be
Gypsy and Christy were like
if I was
so
the dad. Like,
uh,
that would be crazy.
trashy watching
I
this,
would love to see that
making their
happen.
comments.
It's just like,
For the last, I want to
Thank
say
you,
a couple
Kyla.
of
Thank you
weeks,
guys for the daily art needs. I so appreciate it.
Increasingly kind of got on my nerves. And
Thank you,
he was my
Nun.
husband. I can say that.
Thank you, Lisa and Lorraine.
We're married.
Technically, we're
I
married.
do feel like all he does is talk about me and his life, and it is frustrating because it's like you do have your own life going on. So
Everything you did to him is his life currently.
But make this make sense.
When he wasn't
She
talking
was
about
mad
it,
he was doing
slapping
this.
some ass. You were getting mighty jelly.
And then constantly be like, she's my wife, I can talk about her all I want. She's my wife, she's my wife, she's my wife. Well, looking at that video.
Thank you,
that's
pumpkin
my
pie.
husband. Look, my husband. He's slapping some girl's
Thank
ass.
you, Kazoo.
Dang it, we don't have any more Tostitos. Oh, wait, yeah.
Tostitos. Not Ken being Mr. Housewife.
Thank you, Kazoo.
Brian responded to my little clap back at him.
When are you guys just gonna stop this like back and forth thing? I feel like it's more him than you, but
Yeah, it's definitely more him.
No
but,
way. It was more her. She can't stop
I
talking
feel
about him.
like when we can finally be done, like when the divorce is final.
Thank you, Teapot.
She needs to go to hell.
Oh, it's gonna stop, but I mean, it has to be like on like I have to be the one to do proactive.
what?
Go ahead.
No, he didn't just turn that on. Are you kidding me?
He said, shut up, girl. Stop talking to me.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, I have to be the one
Sorry.
that's like proactive and like not entertaining it. So
I know, but it's hard too, right?
yeah.
It's petty and annoying, but
It's petty. I mean, you
once
married
this
petty
divorce
and
is
annoying.
over and
Or at least
paternity's
impregnated.
established, I think only then can she really move on.
No, she has no problem moving on. She moved on.
What are your labs tomorrow for?
My glucose test. So it's to check if I have gestational diabetes.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't think you do.
I don't think I do.
You don't eat enough. I mean, I have no idea if that's even related to that, but
No, it's not. It's not about eating. Like I do eat a lot. Like you can't say that.
Not him being filtered for TV.
well, you eat.
I eat.
But you eat
That's because Lifestyle said, damn it, I'm going to air it out.
like super crazy huge portions that I would think a pregnant person would eat.
Boy.
What? I don't even know what I'm doing wrong.
Because there's this rumor that I don't eat.
What rumor that you
The
don't
rumor
eat?
that I'm starving myself to stay thin.
You're calling me out, Ken. Why are you calling me out and telling them my truth?
Try the rumor.
I'll just be quiet every
Says the one who murdered her mother. For
I don't know
real?
every rumor. There's a new rumor every 6 hours.
I
can't keep
realize
up.
that.
Well, don't get mad at us. Get mad at her. She killed her mother and is getting money for it.
Person.
And you're going to get all bent out of shape because we don't want her paid for
There's
it.
going to be a new rumor. There's always going to be a new speculation every single day.
Well,
It's a
yeah.
never-ending war.
Again. Just in case you didn't know. She killed her mother and practically got away with it. Just saying. Oh, there's like no commercials. I know, Ken's on
Yes,
top
I
of
was calling to see if I can have a deputy come to my home. We've been getting harassed while we were out of town. This female talked live, and she recorded my house, and then she called us out to go fight her.
Do you know who it is? Her name?
Out to go fight her. She's such a...
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and we'll get a deputy out there for you.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. This is scary. I'm not scared. I'm more annoyed and mad. We weren't home, and Gypsy's all by herself.
Pause it real quick. Pause it real quick. She said, I'm not... This is scary. I'm not scared. What?
Yeah. She did
You said
start on.
scary, but then you said you're not scared. Which one is it?
I gotta be a toughie. I gotta be a buy a toughie. I can't with these people. Protected by a murderer, so she's good.
Checking the mail. It wouldn't be good.
I think she can handle herself, Christy. She did last time, just saying. In case we all forgot. Exactly, Jack.
Sending messages to Gypsy and social media.
Imagine she was able to take care of herself when she was in this wheelchair to the left. So she'll be all right.
In my camera and talking to Gypsy. No, I don't do that. Like, she has done that before. But, like, she did a live where she was saying, like, that's my husband, he's slapping some girl's butt, and like, all jealous. Cause I know
You were pregnant by a whole nother man.
she's really jealous. Right after the live,
She is
does
really
this
jealous,
video,
though.
And it made people wonder
Thank
who's
you,
it
Dana.
You have to be crazy not to take me.
Ooh, we all remember Ruby.
to. Now, who was that to? Wasn't to Ken.
Maybe you, maybe Nick. Who knows? There's so many of them.
Thank you, Kim.
Hey, Christy Blanchard.
Hi, I'm Gypsy.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
How can we help?
Well, there's this girl that's been on TikTok doing stuff, and me and Rod were out of town. She was home alone, and she did a TikTok live stream, came right in front of the house, recorded the house, and called us out to go and fight her.
Not Karen and little Karen.
I know, right?
If you don't mind.
I don't know.
Starting our car up, and we're going on a field trip. Look, 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 at, look, 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 look. But I'm not 15 minutes from y'all. I'm so done with these people. So there's your proof.
Do you have this saved on your phone?
Got it right.
Can you email it to me?
I ran them by you, girl.
This is how we roll. Come catch me. Come catch me. Come catch me. Come on.
Now, she's the same one
Thank
that
you, Katie.
has said that Gypsy and I fought in the front of the house.
She creates rumors. That's neither here nor there, but
When was that video taken?
She
Tuesday.
creates
someone had texted
rumors,
me
you
letting me
create
know
murder victims,
they
just
had seen
saying.
it.
If we all want to compare each other,
Right.
there's that.
After all, I can't have weapons.
Okay. If we find out who this person is,
Monica and
let them know
Alyssa.
acceptable. And if it continues, especially at this state, then we can possibly do some type of charges. I'm gonna go see if I can run anything on this and see if we can find anything on her. And any further information, please give me an email.
Oh, I won't hesitate.
Call us. Just reference
I won't
that case
hesitate.
number. I'll get back with y'all.
Just like Gypsy didn't hesitate to kill her mother.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Y'all
It's
right.
good seeing
All right,
you.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm very protective of Gypsy. You'll have to get through me.
Excuse me.
But when you have someone that can't defend themselves, and she's
Can't defend herself. She's fucking murdered her mother.
not just her.
She's a murderer talking about she can't defend herself. Are we all for real right now?
And
Saying, I can't believe this bitch is saying that with a straight face. That's wild.
no, I'm not having it. Mm-mm.
Oh, no, you're not?
If I'd have been home, it might have turned out totally different.
Oh, really? How different? Another murderer in the family?
Ken polls. I'm over Ken. Like,
Gypsy Rose.
all right. Honestly, y'all think the baby's mine? Red, yes. Blue, no. Honestly, it's the only time I'll do this poll. Only time I'll ever do this poll. If you think it's mine, red, yes. Blue, no.
If y'all think it's Ryan's red, if you think it's Ken's blue, I want to know what we still think.
But we'll see the results. A lot of reds, guys. A lot of reds, some blues. Okay. A lot of reds, though.
I know when I got pregnant. For me and Ken, we
Gypsy,
never had
you
any
can literally
like,
show whatever you want, and people still think it's Ryan's. I'm just
What
saying.
irritates me the most is like Ryan's
It's not someone saying Stanfield.
himself in my life. So that is what's irritating me. Next week, I'm gonna have a paternity test done. This is not the court-ordered one. This is one that I
can
I'm gonna pay
alter,
for. I want to have
you know,
done
not the
early
legal
before
one.
She's born. Basically,
Stanfield.
for the purposes of the public speculation and also Ryan's speculation.
God forbid Ryan speculate that his wife might be pregnant with his baby and not with the guy she cheated on him with. Like, what kind of
I'm
man?
just
What
trying
the...
to prove that I was a hoe.
Yeah, for real.
No, we're just talking about the paternity test. We decided to just go ahead and get it done now instead of wait for the baby to be born, just to shut people up and
Or you could have just waited till she was divorced to knock her up. That really would have shut people up, huh, kid?
settles that, and then she and
That would have settled that.
move on past it. I think it's just ridiculous that a 38-year-old man's acting like this. I think that in his mind, it's like there's some percentage.
You don't understand why a man is acting like this. You took his wife, you piece of crap. You're a scum. You took his wife with no problems.
Just FaceTiming me.
The fact that the side piece is trying to
He
prove
was
it's his
legally
baby
married
is
to
wild.
her.
It's good to see you smiling.
Imagine being a side piece and trying to prove that it's your baby. Unhinged.
We'll go to the lab and then we'll have the test done. I don't know how long it takes. It's called Fastest Labs. So
Okay, is it like a blood draw or is it cheek swab or?
blood for me, saliva for you. It might be both be blood. I don't know.
Okay.
Like I'm like putting myself, into the future and say I have it in my hands. How are we going to deliver that information? Are we going to like do a live? Like, hey guys, come tune into my live.
Well, do we want to release it to the internet or do we just want to release it to to whom it concerns? I mean, like Ryan.
But even if we give it to him, he's not going to tell nobody. No, this is going public.
Okay, so you want to go public with it?
Public.
What doesn't she want to go public with? She went with the whole
I
affair.
might do,
Why stop now?
do a video.
I don't know if a live is a good idea, but a post would be good.
Yeah. Because, ultimately, I want to have the chance to say, I never had any doubts of who the father was. But since y'all want to keep speculating.
You were married to another man
wants to keep
you knew
inserting
with.
himself in, Okay, let's do it. This is less for the public and more for Ryan. So this is a means to say, hey, dude, we're getting a divorce. You're not the father.
Baby cakes, you had 4
Very
birth
kindly
certificates.
accept
Tell
it
me
and
how
move on.
we should believe this paperwork.
Like, I've been nice. I've been really patient. I've been really nice.
Except for the murder part. You weren't nice then, just saying.
Just so you know, you should definitely expect a percentage of the internet to, you know, not believe the results and think that you photoshopped it.
I just need one individual.
If I am the father of that baby, I will.
I know. Less for the public, more for Ryan, but let's post it publicly. Let's do a whole live.
You know, if that's my kid, I will want to be involved. She believes it's his, so I can't make her change her mind on that.
What's happening? Oh.
Hey, it's Christy Blanchard. Want to let you know we are on our way. We should be there like in 20.
Yes, they are.
All right, bye.
Trashy.
In a police, no, calling a gas since.
Police station.
She talks like a shit salesman with a mouthful of samples, that one.
Not in trouble, so what matter? Are you ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
I want you guys to watch her hand movements.
Okay, yep, no problem. Just to let you know, once we go past the door, we're not recording.
We know the drill. Okay.
We know the drill. They know the drill. She's up on parole. They know the drill.
This is all just about remembering what I said and all the stuff that she has done. It's kind of messy.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes.
They're gonna go. He's
They
gonna
will
go talk to
talk to her.
her
That's as much as they're gonna do.
this week coming. Hopefully, that works.
This person is saying,
Why does she look like a
basically,
quarterback?
where I am at any given moment, hey, go and meet up with her. So, to which they're walking on the line that is legal. But everybody knows that what she means by it. So, I mean, I deal with this on a daily basis. I deal with people doing wrong and then reporting me to my PO, telling my parole officer lies about me, yet these people get away with whatever kind of harassment they want. So, I mean...
Oh, another victim!
You know that she didn't say get away with murder.
No, life's not fair, but you're alive to know it. Unlike your mother.
She's not under the control of the parole board.
Look at those lips I got. They're gorgeous.
And we all heard her say that she was going to come at people when she got parole.
I'm going to be checking out if we can do a petition to get her off of TikTok, off of YouTube, off of any social media platform. It's a start. It's not going to fix everything, but for her to be able to become what she thinks she's become off of murdering someone is not okay. I do not think that she is going to be a good mother. She is not mentally stable enough as a person to provide a stable environment to a child. And there have been rumors of CPS wanting to be involved with the birth of her child, and I fully believe that CPS should be involved.
Pumpkin patch.
Hakuna Matata, that was Ivy Rose Grows Wild, not me.
I can get lost?
The girl who drove by the house was Ivy Rose Grows
You
Wild.
know, for families and kids and stuff, so.
No, no, my
Random girl in the bayou.
Yes, Tess.
For hours scrolling through, watching negative videos,
You know that
negative
hurt.
comments, which just is going to tear anyone down. And so I tell her, stop doing that. It's going to ruin your day. Let's get out of the house. Let's go do something fun and get our mind off of this. Pumpkin patch. Hold on, bumps ahead.
Okay.
There's a real bump here.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm going to early labor.
This is
This is the real pumpkin patch. Oh, I see pumpkins.
Okay.
I got
She
it.
just drive and she just fly out the car.
Kind of hurts my nerves.
That was wild.
That's why he's called the Urkler.
In our relationship is social media.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you want a big one, or you want a medium one, or you want a small one? But I try to reassure her that that's not reality.
I want it perfectly around.
In our journey together, she'll see more and more of that. What we experience in our everyday real life, in our real world, this is what matters.
That is one, you're right, that is one empty pumpkin patch.
This one?
Did you just smell the pumpkin?
It's got a long stem.
The fuck were you trying to smell, the
No,
cow
people
shit?
knew that she was going to carve or not. People knew she was going to carve, so they didn't really want to show up.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel so rustic.
Rustic.
Maybe she brought the knife with her, she stole it from Walmart. Nope. I can't this part. Gets me.
Have you ever carved a pumpkin before?
No, only my mom. Never a pumpkin.
I like think it's supposed to be.
Are you just gonna go classic?
I'm gonna go classic.
Okay.
Yeah, classic. Let's keep it up with the.
I feel like one eye is bigger than the other. It's fine.
It's okay. Start from the bottom. Now, don't trust me because I don't really have much experience doing this either. So we're kind of both.
I'm watching the master.
No.
Oh no, that'd be you, baby.
You're very much.
Remember the
watching
prison
the
sentence?
Right now. Oh, that stinks.
I gotta get my grip.
Oh, like you did last time.
Let me do it. Okay, so. That's what we remember.
Oh, don't slip. Want to murder another person? Look at the confidence with that knife. She's got that. Look at that. Carve right around the core, just like you did your mother. Just saying. That cervical area is pretty hard. You got this.
Living with your mom. What would you guys do on Halloween?
Really? First of all, he thought that was the time to talk about Dee Dee. Well, the bitch has got a knife in her hand.
No.
Okay.
They had like trick or treating at the zoo. Like the staff would hand out candy. I used to dress up.
Not her stabbing that freaking.
Stuff like that. I went as pumpkin one year.
Stab it like it's your mama.
Trick or treating as like a small child, like 4. Even though my mom didn't let me eat the candy.
Oh, you didn't
Once
eat the
Aurora
candy,
is
but
born,
no.
I would like her to have the life that I didn't get to have. Halloween.
So don't kill this one. Keep this family member alive.
I can see her growing up just like spoiled, rotten.
Like you.
Look at that!
Now put a Barney doll next to it, just like you did your mama.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not Ken talking about, do you want me to carve it or do you want to do it? Like, Ken, do you not remember what happened the last time she let someone do it for her? Come on. You're not coming back from that if you let you carve it. Just saying.
So on Monday we'll have the test. I wanted to kind of go on live and just announce that I'm going to do it.
I need them all
I
to
don't
see
think that's a
me.
great idea.
Yeah, why not?
No. It's just not. I don't know the right word. I don't want to say classy.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
it's just,
No,
it's
what wasn't
weird.
classy
It's
was the
also,
fact the
like,
whole
it's very
affair.
personal business of
Too
ours
late for that
we're
now. Too late to find
public.
class there, Ken.
But like, I don't think that it's a good idea to go on live and like talk about it per se.
Now he's worried about being
I just
classy.
don't even see what it would look like. Hey guys, welcome to my live. So you hold up a paper just so you guys
I'm saying like if I did a live today, I'd be like, so on Monday I'm getting a paternity test, blah blah blah. Let them know that like I'm doing it.
Just want to prove that the man that's not my husband is actually the baby daddy.
I vote against that too.
So on Monday, we'll
That
have
ship
the
sailed
test.
long ago.
I wanted
The
to kinda
classy
go
ship
on
done
live
sailed
and
away.
Just announce that I'm gonna do
Thank you,
it.
Sabrina.
I don't think that's a great idea.
So just post it.
Yeah, that's what I think the best thing to do is. And even then it's like,
There is no like classy way to do it.
no.
Because your whole affair was in the public.
Maybe like a hard Instagram post. The main reason is just to prove to everybody in your actual life.
That's not true.
Well, not us, not me.
Prove everybody in your actual life?
Essentially.
Okay.
But
He's currently still tethered to you.
because he's still married to her.
To
Not tethered, married.
And then, like, if that was enough to open his eyes, I would do it that way. I'd do it privately. But I feel like he loves the attention so much. Maybe he might be the dad. And he gets money off of TikTok. Like, I feel like he's being extremely selfish by not considering the fact that we have a child together. That there is a kid in this situation.
He's selfish.
And that kid is innocent in all of this.
I agree.
So, publicly, I think that would be the best option. So him and the rest of the world could shut up. I felt like I could do better. And then those are the same people that was talking all that crap about him way back then are the people that's lifting him up now because they're anti-me.
Because they're anti- There was a fair
supporting Ken because of their dislike for me.
That Gypsy Rose and Ryan separated mere weeks before she was seen with Ken Urker, and then a few weeks after that, we have baby on board.
Who is the father of her child?
A lot of people are saying that the math ain't math, and so let's do some math and figure out when we think this happened. On March 23rd, had a period on April 17th.
The math don't math, by the way.
And only him April 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Good for you, Ken. That D must be fire. Oh, wait. Too soon?
You can have her in Florida.
Whose baby is it? Whose baby is it? What? When it comes to the unborn,
Oh my God. Talk
Aurora,
about.
Ken.
You are the
father.
One of my friends, Christina, she was on board.
You should be humiliated that y'all even have to do this.
During there's so much negativity right now at the present time on social media. I wanted to do the paternity test today because I'm sick of seeing all the negative comments and the
Oh,
taunts
thank you. I don't know who sent it.
30s. For me, I have no questions of who the father is, but this is the way that I could put the truth out there.
Hey guys, do me a favor, keep tapping the screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I also like that expedited. So that's gonna be 1900.
Who said
$1,900.
I can't see.
If you were so confident, why did you spend $2 grand?
Thank you, Sabrina.
When the court was going to order one anyway. That's wild.
I have something to prove too. That's Ryan.
I'll be drawing your blood today, okay?
All right.
All right. And your name?
Gypsy.
Gypsy. Okay. I have 2 tubes to do, okay?
Oh, let me guess. This is a trigger. Not the nose job, but this is. Oh my God.
Hold pressure here, please. You ready? Okay. Okay.
You okay?
It was one vial of blood. Cut the shit now. You're acting like your mother did when you stabbed her. You're feeling woozy. Come on now. The drama. Oh my God. It took a tube of blood. I'm gonna pass out. The attention. Look at me, kid.
Ken and I are going on our baby moon that I planned. I want us to.
You would think she'd be used to the blood draws.
As if we have no problems with it. Years ago, I think when I got out.
Thank you, Sabina.
Where I'd be. Okay, the results are in, baby. I'm about ready to post them.
Did you post before Ken knew?
I did because Ken's at work.
You didn't post before Ken knew. She's selfish, Ken. She don't care about you.
For everyone else who may have been doubting it. I don't like the whole situation at all.
You shouldn't have taken somebody else's wife. Very simple. Quite simple. I want to see if they do the next week's. Oh, that's just the.
Oh, let's see this. The never before seen footage.
We saw this, didn't we?
No.
I definitely feel like I've lived 10 years in the last year.
Gypsy Blanchard will be set free. She's ready to go home to Louisiana.
No, Tina Lou. Apparently they're backed up.
We consummated our marriage. A lot of people felt I should have waited.
Parents praise him for that.
What? Yes. Ken was my first relationship that was long term. I loved him.
You mean the
so
4 years
much.
we were 3 years we were with Nick wasn't long term?
Loyal to my marriage.
Something happened with you. Your fault.
I love when Rod said that.
I miss Ken. I just think that I would be happier somewhere else. The scene that we saw was actually the same day that we conceived our baby. I was so focused on what would make me happy that I didn't care how it looked to Ryan.
Yeah, you didn't care about anybody. You never do.
Figure out how to get her back. And then the next one, I figure out how to live without her.
Yeah, she want to act like she got some remorse. This troll.
It's hard to watch.
No tears.
We're going to give you the iPad. We'll show you these clips, and we'll get your reaction.
Thank you for the panda. Thank you, thank you.
Hi. I'm ready to go on this journey and just have the time of my life and live my best life.
You sure did.
Today, with everything you know right now, how do you feel about starting a life with Ryan?
I'm confident. I'm very, very confident in my marriage. We've made it through the hardest time of our relationship, and that's been behind bars. So the hard part's done.
Monkey and Holla Mom. And Love the Girl.
Go through the whole first season, but through the unseen footage. This is your family.
I haven't seen her in 23 years or 33 years.
Gypsy was 10 when she came to the house the last night for Christmas.
Like, is that the picture of me sitting on the left in the wheelchair? I have that picture in my room.
20 years.
You mean to tell me he didn't know right then and there that they could she could walk?
Pretty much when you think about it, yeah.
Thank you, Cheesecake.
Because it's like they were so excited to
Thank you,
welcome
Lisa.
me.
Thank you, Holla Mom.
You look so good.
Thank you, lovely.
Oh my god, I did not sleep.
No, I have to connect the service.
Did not sleep.
Well,
I was like,
mommy tomorrow.
looking back on it, I realized
Hey,
how
Katie.
exhausted I was. And
Thank you, Dream.
overwhelmed.
You look so good. Regular clothes.
I know. I just wish that it fit a little better. I'm like trying not to show too much
Thank you,
boob.
Teresa.
It's so hot.
Oh, it so feels so weird being in a car.
Yeah, I get to touch your leg.
I can't. This creeps me out. Thank you, Sabina.
I was fresh to everything. Everything was so new and exciting.
You want some of this sweet sour barbecue?
Yeah.
Look, like I'm acting like you don't know how to do nothing.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, baby.
Like we're in the visiting room all over.
I know, like you can't touch nothing.
Everything was happening faster than almost my brain could process it. And so I kind of just didn't really know what to do or what to say or even how to move around the room. Let's see what I got in here.
Be right back, baby.
Okay.
All right. Baby, wants a phone.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she looked better with the filter.
This is the first
Yeah,
time
she
Gypsy's
does.
been by herself.
She looks so much happier with Ryan. She really did.
I always had a comfortability with Ryan. I never felt uncomfortable around him. However, I did kind of feel like there was a moment that I was like, I just want to be. It may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone.
So they're just gonna just let it run.
Okay. Not there. Physical affection was not the first thing on my mind.
I've never been able to feel this part of your arm. So
I
it's
can't.
new
This
for
is
me.
a little weird.
Yeah, it's a different feel.
It's very
It was
weird.
I'm tired. I really just want to sleep in a normal bed and not be touched.
Yeah, when it feels comfortable. Lay down.
She's like, the last time I laid in a hotel room, I was eating brownies with Nick.
Not brownies with dick, but it's true. And kind of looking like this.
Look, I can actually rub up.
No one's telling you don't do that.
That's so hot. I can actually love on you now.
You know, after getting therapy and becoming more assertive, I probably would have just sat him down and explained, like, this is a lot to process.
After getting therapy?
You didn't mind the cameras. You minded, minded your husband. Okay.
So I'm ready.
Maybe the cameras were a little overwhelming and you should have shut them off.
Gypsy's home.
Hi.
Made it. You made it.
I miss you guys. There was a lot of times that this was.
Oh, Daddy, I haven't seen you in 33 years.
Give me a hug, Mom.
Thank you for abandoning me, so I had to kill my mother.
Also wanted to be
Not
a
so I
dog
had to kill.
to my family because they deserve that too.
I think it would be.
And here's
fun
the sister I'm so
when
jealous
you
of
do
because she had two
your-
parents and my father's
some kind of way. I love that. Yeah, if y'all got to post up and stay, we can go come lecture over there. We'll sleep on the floor, whatever.
No, there's
I
no
got spare
room.
bedroom.
Okay. They have been robbed of my entire life, whereas Ryan was also
Not they have been
for
robbed.
3 years.
They were robbed of her entire life. Come on now.
Weighing out who deserved what was very difficult.
Call the police. They were robbed of her entire life. No. No. They just chose not to want you.
Yeah. There was many times that I got frustrated with so much of the, neediness. Do you love me? He needed to be affirmed that I
You mean what
loved
you're doing to
him.
Ken? Oh, okay. Just checking.
Literally.
I was
She
talking
is
about it.
literally Ryan this season.
I enjoy it. Good kids.
I'm not all touchy-feely all the time.
Oh, you were trying to rub asses with Ken last
I
episode.
show affection when I want to show affection. Not right now. I can't reach you. I don't like kissing in the car. It's hard. Mwah, there.
Hey, babe, that was me.
It's not me. It scares me because you got your eyes
This
on
is
the road.
crazy. Hold on.
There's some moments that you see early on that I'm kind of like, give me my space, give me my space.
If I died kissing you, it'd be worth it.
Now you gotta take it sweet. All I want you to do is just drive right now, okay? You're doing all of this freaks me out. It's kind of funny just to kind of see our banter.
Gypsy's first cooking experience. She's been having me on the go all day, so I don't look too
Are those the glasses that she wears because she doesn't have good eyesight?
That wasn't what we were supposed to do.
I asked you.
Oh, is that the bad vision that the doctors created?
I said, read the direction. All right, here, give me the phone. You're adorable.
Okay. Looking back on those times, those are good times. I was happy in that moment.
I already made you realize I didn't ready for cooking.
Hey, Mahogany.
We just had a lot of fun. Like, the relationship between Ryan and I was always
Thank you,
best
Tox.
friends. So how you been?
Good. I have my first exam on Monday.
Nobody would do what she did to her best friend. Hey, Jackie.
I think that you have the heart for. I know my experiences with doctors and nurses hasn't been all that great, and I have a complicated history with it, but I think that it's a good profession.
A complicated.
Gynecologist.
I'm working on it.
I don't know.
So
any
something happened though.
What? Are you pregnant?
The filters are really funny.
Wait, I just wasn't 100% sure that Ryan and I were going to be together forever.
Oh, I can't with this one.
So, did
Yeah,
you find...
Kim is really irritated with her. You could tell.
I don't know.
So
any
something
gynecologist.
happened though.
What?
It's Huda Beauty, the nude palette.
Did you take anything? Oh my god, you still can. There's still time.
How come she didn't force it down her throat with Ken?
About me and Ryan not having protected sex, then I probably maybe would have gotten pregnant, and that would have changed the course of a lot of different things.
That means you would have been pregnant with Ryan and not with Ken like you planned.
But then at the same time, I'm like, I also want to give me and Ryan time to know that this marriage is going to work.
There's never going to be a perfect timing, but there is wrong timing.
Yeah, and I think right now it's wrong timing.
You could take something up to 72 hours. We'll get one.
Yeah.
I'm happy they're
feel
showing
like-
this part again.
Opening up to me a lot more. Like, it's sister talk, it's girl talk, and I'm like, glad she could come to me with these things.
Did she come to you when she got pregnant by Ken? When she thought she was pregnant, did she tell you the same thing?
And those are the same raggedy ass Lululemon she wear
It was
every
only
day.
a couple of weeks later, wasn't it?
I didn't know how to cook, didn't know how to self on another human being.
Gypsy says she paid $100 for them Lululemon. She gonna wear them all year.
Kardashian
Right.
has been working for the past few years on prison reform. And she's seen you in the news in the past few weeks, and she wants to sit down with you if you're open to it.
Yes. What? When I was informed that Kim wanted to have this meeting with me, I was completely shocked. She is a huge celebrity. Oh my God. I'm like, my mind is blown right now.
Thank you, honey.
I'm having a small meltdown. Please forgive me. She's the most famous woman in America.
You know what she could never take back?
Nice.
That's what she looked like when she met Kim Kardashian.
You know, in a way that I feel represents her and her brand. I want to make everybody proud.
I don't know about that.
What's that?
I don't know about that.
Did she have a toothbrush in her pocket?
I'm going to go and take off these boots for a little bit.
The hooker boots?
She was so nice.
It's so like you, Jip.
Talk about like advocacy work, and I got to talk about like my time in prison and like about like mental health and how they do mental health in there and everything. So we were talking about second chances, and I was expressing to her how grateful I have a second chance, and that I'm blessed to be able to be reunited with my family and live my life as I want it to be lived. This is Ryan flipping out because I told my sister about
No, you told the world about it. Not your sister, the world.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Sisters.
Well, I didn't think about that it was, you know, you're a teacher and things like that. I didn't think about it in
You
that.
sure as hell think a lot about it now when Ken's talking about you don't eat, and you're like, don't say that. They're gonna
Oh, they're
stop her.
definitely into 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
She probably be using that toothbrush on him.
Point, Christy had already confided in me that Ken, my ex-fiance, had talked to her.
He's not with anyone right now.
Of course not.
No,
Of course not. They had been in communication. It was definitely turmoil.
And you know Gypsy be using a strap on him. You know that.
Yeah.
I know Christy said something about she wanted to come over, but
He be tearing Ken's ass up, literally.
Coming to visit.
Maybe who could just come and visit?
And Christy wanted to come and take care of you.
Yeah, Christy, she's a mom, and she wanted to be there for my first elected surgery. But because Christy kept in touch with Ken, now she's the enemy. Now we're going to limit my interaction with Christy to eliminate any talk of Ken. Maybe you could, that pent-up resentment or whatever about the whole Ken situation.
yeah, I wish people would stop bringing him up.
I was scared leading up to an operation. I hadn't had an operation in quite some time. That was going to be something that probably might trigger
I
me.
cannot.
Expect. And I wanted support.
We've had fights and arguments and discussions, and we always come out stronger than what we were. Right? I don't know if I like that.
I felt controlled. I felt like I was being put in a situation that I was forced to choose between family and husband.
Something you're not telling me?
No.
Your husband is your family.
My hair was so long. Ken is my ex-fiance. We were together for 2 years. And then right before we were going to get married, he ended the relationship.
He dumped your ass and he'll do it again.
Had a real relationship before, so this was my first actual relationship that was long term. We
Except
were each
and
other.
Dan and every other man you were with.
A letter after seeing my HBO documentary, and after that I responded to it and via letters, and then it started being phone calls. Within like 5 minutes of talking to each other, like I felt like I'd known him my whole life. So it was like we were best friends.
That's
And
exactly
then
how
it
long
wasn't
she
until
was
he
looking
came
at
to
those
visit me,
pictures while married to Ryan,
he kissed me within like
and
30
she's
seconds
mad
of
that
the
Ken
visit.
didn't get rid of the
And
old
I
pics
looked
and
at
a
him, and I'm
hairbrush.
like, I thought we were just
Make it make
friends.
sense.
And he's like, no. And we just continued making out. We spent 5 hours straight on the phone talking. We do cute little Facebook quizzes. We're both like very nerdy, so we would talk pop culture together and everything.
Not
And
nerdy.
Talk pop culture.
just as much as I leaned on him. It was so natural for the next thing to be marriage. I mean, honestly, when I look at these photos, I see a version of myself before I ever experienced heartbreak. Like, I was so open.
This girl didn't even cry when she killed her mom, but now she's crying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
It was really
saying.
hard to watch because at that point I had learned that Ken had broke up with me for very honorable reasons.
It wasn't honorable.
That's
your excuse.
A sense of myself and find myself.
You were too freaky
so
for the
I
freak.
felt like that was a sacrifice on his part, which
She said, I mean, she's gonna get out and shove a toothbrush up my arse.
You know, part of me wonders, had I just waited and stayed single after Ken broke up with me to see what would happen later. But I didn't. I went to a rebound as soon as I could because I was hurting.
Your whole life you've been a rebound. You've never been
I
alone.
love
I
Ryan.
realized she called him a rebound.
Ken had unlocked something inside my soul. I was very conflicted at this time, and I think I was so focused on trying to tell myself, you are happy. You're happy in the marriage. You're in love.
Yeah,
You are going to do this marriage, and you're going to be in this marriage, and you're going to be happy. And it's like a sense of denial. So it's like if I keep speaking into
Yeah,
existence,
it's the same way you're denied about Ken wanting to be with you. That man don't want to be with you.
No.
Baby, so next weekend you plan on going to Cutoff, huh?
either my dad or Chris is going to come pick me up.
Yeah, the trip I'm not invited to.
That's when she was smashing Ken.
When I had went back home to spend a weekend with my parents, I thought that was just me getting to live my life. Ryan, when I was in prison, told me he'd want that for me. Actually was unfolding. He was showing signs of jealousy. So Ryan and I are having an argument.
You are the epitome of
I'm going to be honest about something.
jealous and envious.
I really give a about your dad. Well, can't believe you even say that.
He doesn't get it.
No, I'm like,
Is that his true colors, like coming out?
No, it's just the average person doesn't like your wife because
I'm
she's
not going to be controlled. I've been controlled all my life, and even if I feel the slightest bit of control, my go-to is to run away and push away from it.
Except for before when you were in needed help, you wouldn't run away. Now it's to run away.
You have to realize that you're going to feel like you want some freedom.
And he's like, is there somebody there that you don't want me to see?
Because you were playing games with him, let's be real.
The way he was hinting as if Ken was here.
Yeah, right. Like we would allow that to happen.
Exactly.
Except your wife did.
I was very caught off guard by this text, and I'm like, listen, I have not talked to Ken. I'm not doing anything behind your back. I have not physically done anything.
Because Ryan already knew she was
putting all of these sort of boundaries and constraints.
She's been communicating with him since February 9th. So she's lying this whole time.
Ryan knew that she was sharing a toothbrush with Ken at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, is there somebody there you want me to see?
Like who?
I don't know.
Just get on the screen with him then.
All right, well, I gotta go.
You master manipulator, you. That was a whole manipulation tactic that you just did. You just.
So at this point, I was having more doubts.
That was what you call a mind fuck, Gypsy, remember?
He would try and control the situation, the more I was slipping away. Because I was weighing out these pros and these cons in my
Oh, now you can weigh out pros and cons, but not when you wanted to murder your mother. Okay, just checking.
No, not at all.
That are bottled up. He's losing me at this point.
Like right now you're having a bad day, so therefore you're not happy with this marriage. And are you not wanting to fight for this anymore?
This whole car scene broke my heart for
I
you.
would be happier somewhere else. I think it was very obvious that
You wanted Ken the whole time and you used Ryan. That was obvious.
you're just feeling somebody else to give you the love that you deserve.
With not a single tear falling out her eyes. Like, girl, I'm gonna need you to find some setting spray or something that has some tears roll.
Rub the bitches, something. Meanwhile, he's drowning in his own tears over here. He needs scuba gear to get through this.
You know, I know how I felt.
I'm obviously like a little nervous about it because I've never been on camera before.
We know you did videos with
This
Gypsy.
relationship would Ken and I get back together? I didn't know that. I'm an impulsive person.
Don't we know it?
And so impulse control is something that I lack.
Apparently.
So I desired to see him. I desired.
The word
to see,
desired gets me.
and establish, like
Desired, like you desired your mother to be dead, and you desired to be with Dan.
Like it didn't matter. And so I just jumped.
That's what I'm saying. Ken just happened to be in the area for this interview.
To get to where you belong.
Right. From hours away.
Right.
No.
And like Brian, but I also thought that our marriage would be a little different than it actually is. Is it the right thing? I don't know.
Brian didn't like the toothbrush.
I don't know.
Just let it all out right now if you want to, Gypsy. Scream if you want to.
I didn't feel
She
like
can't
it was
even
worth
cry.
it to try and fix something that I know wasn't right for me. He keeps texting me. He's like, you know, if you don't, just to tell me you don't love me. Tell me that.
It's not that you don't.
And I'm like,
you don't love him. I don't. Right? If you don't love him like you should, or love him like how he loves you.
So
you know all about that, Christy, because Rod didn't love you either.
And we had begun talking and reconnecting. We had not physically seen each other yet, but it was coming. The reaction from Ryan was our communication at this point had been very volatile.
Don't even act like I don't have you for adultery. You're honestly going to sit there and tell me you don't have sex?
I want a divorce, and in 6 to 9 months, I'm going to be with Ken.
Because I'm going to have his baby.
I just got off the phone with Ryan.
You know what? Now that you say that, that freaking makes sense right there.
Yeah, she knew she was pregnant right then and there.
I asked him, like, do you really think that that's going to change my mind?
He's going. Well, he's going to try.
I was kind of like, I've come this far. I've essentially moved out. If I see you, maybe you can sweet talk me back.
And Christy can't have that.
I was firm on not letting that happen. I mean, I just don't want to give him false hope.
Ryan has to give you credit on how honest you're being.
I'm trying, but he's making it really hard. Like most people, whenever they're like, okay, I
The
want
same chair she sat in and said that Happy Mother's Day.
Was it? Told him point blank, we're not sexually attracted to him, and then but that came.
Of course, Christy, that was not your place to fucking say that on national television. I'm just saying.
I'm not.
But if Rod was sexually attracted to you, you would have been his first or his second or his third choice. Just saying.
And he still
married me anyway.
No.
So watch what you say about other people, because you were his leftovers. You were what's left over at the end of his day.
I think a lot of people would be.
I mean, it is what it is.
He thinks he has grounds for an adultery. I said, Ryan, you'd have to catch me in the act of having sex with Ken or another man.
Or
I said,
the pregnancy.
If you want to get
So there's
educated
that.
on what adultery is, get a lawyer. Because I'm like, you can't get me on adultery for feelings. Feelings doesn't hold up in court.
Right.
I said, I want a divorce, and in 6 to 9 months, I'm going to be with Ken.
Why 6 to 9 months? Is that when the pregnancy's over?
Work it out. I'm like, what part of I'm in love with another man do you not understand? Like, why do you even want to still be with me if my heart isn't with you? Yeah.
That's not fair.
You should not be having this conversation in front of Christy.
I mean, I know, but like, what is there more? What good can come out of seeing each other?
Just to see each other. I mean, damn, like, I don't want the last time I see you to be when we fight. That's not what I want.
First of all, she didn't even have the balls enough to even face him.
Yeah.
Shit, she didn't think I want to see you in court.
So thank you, Tabitha. So he never really got closure from her.
He knew she wasn't coming back. That's why he didn't want her to go. Let's be real. He knew what was going on.
And, you know, pleasantries with...
Yeah, that's true.
I would apologize constantly.
Well, remember, she left in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
She haven't seen me. I hear Christy in the background. I can't win. I can't win.
She didn't say nothing.
She shouldn't be there, though.
I can't win.
You look like a piece of shit. You made yourself look like a piece of shit.
If there's no...
I can't have a relationship without my stepmommy.
At this time, I'm kind of like, I need to breathe from everybody. I felt very lost.
Your mom didn't breathe.
Going through with the motions.
I needed to breathe. Girl, what?
That there would be risk to be with her.
Please, spare the world.
But I overlooked it. I'll say it like that one more time. There's good days and bad. Today was bad. Like, she was texting me all day.
These are like sort of a new, it's bloopers.
You know, you gotta realize she was. I haven't said that out loud.
Look at her trying to fake cry. She put her head down because she can't really show emotion.
1 minute I like hate her.
They took your salivary glands, not your tear ducts, bitch.
Nuts.
Next minute I try to figure out how to get her back, and then the next minute I
Not a
figure out
single tear. Not one. Diabolic.
I know how it feels. And it's so hard.
You know how what feels?
When the person that you're in love with, you feel like they
literally
don't
looking to see if
Like
she
Dan?
actually found tears.
That's exactly how you felt with Dan. That's why you killed your mommy.
And it hurts me that I caused him so much pain.
You like to inflict
And he was
pain.
my best friend
We
too.
saw the autopsy
And
results.
it's hard when you
Fucking
lose
idiot.
that.
Not the autopsy.
You're kind of left wondering, what do I do now? Because you've built your whole life around this person. So it's hard to watch.
I can't.
I haven't seen Gypsy in 3 weeks. It's the longest that we've not been good. I know Gypsy more than anybody on this planet.
No,
I
you
know
don't.
real Gypsy.
Gypsy
wants to
doesn't know
experience
Gypsy.
life, and I get that. Like I get it. She wants to make her own mistakes and everything, but I personally feel she's making a big mistake with me. I know our marriage was great. You know, I know what we have, and she knows she's done me wrong. Gypsy will tell you she's selfish.
That's the truth.
He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong about me being selfish.
So tell me how you can be a good mother then, honey.
Ultimately, I did the right thing by walking away from the marriage, but I went about it the wrong way. So I'm not proud. I'm not proud of this.
Gypsy's very impulsive. You know, I was a
We
rock.
know.
I was her
She
steady,
murdered her
I was
mother.
her security blanket. She said words can't express how.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I don't think it was based on impulse. I'd like to think I thought about it before I got married. And I don't think that getting out of it was impulse either. So I think I put that in a whole different category. I hate to reference this back to Taylor Swift, but I'm in my reputation era. Like,
You're in your reputation era? You having a whole fucking affair on your husband. Talk to me about your reputation, baby.
if I want something,
She's gonna get it. I know you want a dog.
Oh my goodness, I wanted one so bad. My hubby gets it every night. When I watched this season in full, I was not proud of my behavior at all. I sort of just was acting on impulse the whole time. And like that clip said, I didn't give an F. I was doing what made me happy, and that is selfish. Ryan
Yeah,
told me,
like you
he's
did- told
guess
your
what
mother.
I found out today? I said, what? And she been talking that since late February. I was like, oh. And then I'm like, so are you gonna subpoena my text messages? He's like, yep. Oh my god, he's blowing my freaking up again.
This is why you
That's because she be calling him and he be calling her, and then she turns around and gaslights everybody and acts like he's the one stalking her. She's nuts.
Foundation of, well, I was robbed of happiness my whole life, but I feel like that would just be an excuse. At
You
that
were robbed
point,
of happiness.
I was so focused on what would make me happy.
You at Disney World all the time.
You killed your mother to make you happy. Honey, you do whatever makes you happy.
That Ken and I had a wonderful weekend together where we got
I mean, that's to include murder. I don't even know what to say.
And just the excitement and adrenaline of reconnecting with Ken.
He couldn't even lift your fat ass. He
It
almost
was
dropped you.
not right to go about it that way. I felt like I was being childish, and I should have been more responsible with the hearts that were placed in my hands.
Started with your mom's.
While we're here, I got a few things I want to say.
Oh boy.
First of all, thanks for coming. Right? Thanks for
Thank
having
you for killing my ex-wife, honey.
I don't want you to hide. If you're in love, your whole life was based on lies. If you're in love,
Your lies too, Rod.
she wants a baby.
What?
She was already pregnant.
Just wait.
Look at Christy's face.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't tell him.
The stress of. I mean, I want a baby too. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I want a little grandkid, but you know, I don't want to be raising one.
Because you know I don't raise the ones I have.
You didn't even raise her own. What the fuck you talking about? How can you say that to her? Obviously, you don't want to be raising one. You didn't raise her.
Like, hey, be smart.
Fucking idiots, man.
Whatever.
Is this the weekend that you conceived?
Yes.
Oh. Really? I didn't see you running to get Plan B. From your
I
side
remember
piece.
she screamed on Natasha's live, I'm on birth control, I'm on birth control.
Yeah.
I'm living my best life, and y'all can't take that from me.
You were the most viral video of, I would say, like January, February.
I'm living my best life. and y'all can't take that from me.
I can't. It's the hands for me. It's Ken's hands.
Us being together.
Imagine having a baby by somebody that moved their hands like that.
Us together.
To our family and to our friends, yes.
So what do you want to do?
We only have this information for only so long until it becomes not our information to give anymore. So it's going to be out of our hands and the clock is ticking is what I'm saying.
All right, let's do it tonight. I see now you have everything. This is my entire point. See, now I kind of want to live down here. I want to live like one of these little apartments or something.
How do you feel?
Proud.
Yeah. Why?
Because I cheated on my husband and got knocked up by another man.
This is out of control. Hold on.
Happen, and I'm kind of like in a spot where I'm like, whatever the choices that I make in the future or even in the present, they are made solely by me. I'm living my life. Gypsy,
Too bad Dee Dee couldn't say the same thing.
As they sat together at the festival, Gypsy's outing with Euchre, her dad, and her stepmom comes less than a month after she called off her marriage with a strange husband, Anderson. That is it.
No matter what we do, where we go, what's happening, there'll be an article about it.
I was always afraid that the media and the public's attention on me would be baggage or a burden to him. Because he's just a normal guy. He's not a celebrity. He's not used to this world. I'm used to this world. I'm used to cameras in my face and paparazzi.
At this point, she was out for a couple of months.
Broke that Ryan and I were getting a divorce. All eyes were on my new man. So I was definitely treading carefully.
As you're whoring around on your husband. They sure were.
You worried that he'll leave again?
Because he left me once before. Bah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you deserve it.
I mean, I trust that he loves me. I trust that I love him. But that fear is there.
He's going to make me tell him. He's going to want to leave.
And right now it's just like I'm happy again. And I don't want to do anything to mess it up. I'm caught between not wanting to repel the situation, but I don't want to like look over my shoulder and be like, we're just friends. Like,
Well, it's obviously not the case. Like, we are together. Everyone knows that.
So let's just put it out there that you're having an affair.
Any sensible person knows that.
you're right.
But it's okay. It's just
We are
a
where
lesson
we are
that we're
now.
learning.
And
We're gonna find our way through it. We're gonna adapt and overcome.
we got this.
For sure.
You're sweating.
It's hot here.
So the scene that we saw was actually the same day that we conceived our baby. So we were going to Jazz Fest that day, and the plan was just to have a good time and have these visits. Because he was living in Dallas, and I'm living cut off, and so it's like we couldn't get together that often. And obviously we weren't careful, and we had a little too much fun. And we conceived a baby. I am late on my period. So I texted Ken and I'm like joking with him. I'm like, well, I guess you can spare my PMS for a month. I take the test. And it came back positive. My main concern was I'm not even divorced yet and I'm expecting a child. In the state of Louisiana, if a child is conceived within a marriage, the husband is the presumed father of that child. When we do have our finalization of the divorce and she's born, there will be a paternity test. Not every state has this law, but Louisiana does. So. Saw the doctor and confirmed I am pregnant.
Gypsy texted me a bunch of pregnancy tests and said she was pregnant.
I wish I could have done things a little bit differently.
You know, it's hard for me to wrap my head around that.
But
Why would you even text like that's wild to me?
is going to get broken.
Okay. Well, who's the father?
I don't have fears of being like my mother. That had never entered my brain. My fears lie with everyone does have the stigma that someone with trauma is going to continue the cycle.
The freaking...
And so yes, I do have something to prove. Not necessarily to myself, but to others that put this stigma
You put
on
the
people.
stigma on you.
Give me a chance to even be a mom before saying I'm a bad one.
Get it? Because this whole thing is just unhinged as hell, really.
Yeah.
Who argues and tries to prove that they did actually have an affair and got pregnant on their husband? Like, I've never seen that before.
Talk about we gotta go
People
tell
try to
everybody.
deny it, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. You gotta tell everybody. I'm just so proud of the fact that I had an affair and went out and got pregnant and cheated on my husband. Wild.
Especially
Absolutely.
after I killed my mom and only served 8 years.
Ivory, you're so pretty. You don't need filter. Hold on. I like this
This
filter.
was actually funny.
I do. I like this filter.
Not take you serious like that.
Do I have the? I don't have the timestamp of when I was on the show, Lindsay. It's wild that she just. I mean, who does? I would have crawled under a rock and been like, "Who's pregnant? There ain't nobody pregnant." They're announcing it, having whole gender reveals while she's still married to someone else.
Yeah,
I've never seen that in my life.
Never seen it.
You literally had an affair on your husband in front of all of us to watch. That's wild. Wild.
Yes.
So
That's
crazy.
Crazy.
I can't.
But we were talking earlier, and we came to the conclusion that Lifetime knows the ratings are down, but they're really waiting for her to get off parole for the crash out.
They do. That's what they want.
They know
That's
she's gonna crash out.
Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen. Because let's be real, we know she's going to be who she really wants to be when she's off parole. So that's when she's going to truly mess up.
Thank you, none of your business. I think she's gonna sell a little bit too.
Yep. I agree. I agree.
See that. You're gonna see a lot when she gets out.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
But I don't think she realized she's not going to get as much grace because she's a felon. So what she does, she better be very careful because you already have a record.
Yep. Thank you, Mercy. Yeah. Yeah.
And no matter how sweet you try to play, the fact that you have murder charges.
Murderer. That's it. That doesn't get washed away. That doesn't get wiped away. You are forever a murderer.
Yep.
Thank you, lovely. Thank you. So it's wild. And then now you have all of this information coming out. People are seeing who she truly is. She's not going to be able to handle any of it because she's losing it. People are not supporting her. They're seeing her for who she is. So she absolutely thinks she can get away with everything. Absolutely. I don't know. Let me tell you. All right, Nina, I had got the weirdest freaking email. All right. Did Nick have a kid with somebody?
You know what's crazy? Somebody sent me something and I have a PI working on it.
I literally got the craziest email the other day and then I went down a whole freaking rabbit hole. Now, listen. I know nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just, people send me stuff all of the time. And I was sitting there I remember talking to Jack and I'm like, Jack, there's no freaking way. No.
That's crazy that you said that. How? That's crazy because I'll talk to you about it later.
Yeah, it was the craziest email. And the only thing that caught my my attention was, I'll tell you about it later, but yeah, it was wild. So it was just the craziest thing. But again, all of this stuff coming out, and that's not what's coming out. You know what I mean? Like that's literally not what's coming out. That I can't even speak on. I just got the craziest. But honestly though, with all the court documents and stuff like
that's
that.
That's crazy that you got. I wonder if you got a message from, probably not.
I don't know. It's just wild. I don't know I don't know why. Maybe it's because the FOIA is coming out. But when I tell you, people are people are trying to send me everything and anything, and it's like, wow, it's wild.
Yeah, some of the stuff you're
it caught me off guard, and I was like, wait, did I miss something? But I didn't think so. Be careful. Today's April 1st. Yeah.
I got this about a week or so ago. I just didn't want to say anything because I have somebody working on legitimate, figuring it all out.
Yeah, they keep sending me the same, and it's just, I don't know, it's just wild.
Did they send you pictures?
Oh. No. Thank you.
Right. Right.
I like this filter. But anyway, but again, the crap that's all coming out.
Why is Ivory out here looking Puerto Rican?
Because I have lips. Look how pretty they are. Man. Love my eyebrows, my mating caterpillars.
She is so freaking unserious.
Look at these lips.
We cannot ever take you serious, ever.
Don't be jealous. I do like this filter. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know if it's that or the smile. So unserious. So unserious.
Look at these lips, though. And the beautiful eyebrows. I like the eyebrows. If they weren't pointed up, I like them.
You are entirely too unserious. But y'all, we have some more of the foyer that so remember early last week we said we were going to finish off at a certain part. We ended up getting like so caught up. There was so much going on that we didn't get a chance to finish going through the foyer. So we will tomorrow. Also, the body language expert, Indigo, and I were on live on YT yesterday.
I'll have to go watch it. I missed it.
And she went through and read Nicholas GODEJOHN's body language. And y'all have got to see that video. That is some tea. She explained a lot of stuff about his body language and his movements that made a lot of things make more sense. It's very, very interesting, and I think it's very insightful. And you guys
has it on YouTube. It's on Nina's YouTube.
Yeah. And it was
Nina, follow Nina on YouTube. I do. I like Indigo too.
Yeah, she did a really good job. And you know what? Her voice is so calming.
I know.
And even like her disposition, like something about her is very calming. But it's a good watch. Like hearing a lot of what she said made me look at it different. I feel the interrogation I already felt like was very unfair, but I felt like it was 10 times more unfair. You are so childish.
I'm having fun with
Audrey is such a hot mess. Let me tell you what she did.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
Her kids come downstairs today, and they're like, "Oh my God, Mom, the water's running."
They were like, "Mom, there's water running from underneath the sink." And I flipped the heck out, and I'm like, "No way!" And I get up and I go running in the bathroom. Want me to show you guys? Hold on. Let me show you guys what I saw. My kids had sneakers with water bottles in them running from the sink. And I was so mad because I stubbed my toe running out of my office, telling them to go get my husband. And my kids are talking about the sink. There's water running from under the sink. And they put water bottles in some sneakers. So, ooh, is that Moo coming out? Look at Moo. That's weird. But yeah, that's what that was my April Fool's today. Yep. Then my other kids, they took the inside of the toilet paper roll, you know, that brown thing. And they wet it all up and they put it in a glob on their carpet, their brand new carpet, like their brand new rug, mind you, in their bedroom that we just spent a good amount of money on. And they told my husband that the dog pooped on the carpet. And there's my husband running around, damn dogs, damn dogs. And he goes up there and he's getting gloves and he's getting paper towel. And it was a fake. And my kids are sitting there giggling, thinking their father's going to kill him. So I'm going to run and hide. But yeah, it's been a day.
I was like, this isn't it.
I don't know how to get rid of this now.
Just X out the... She said, "What do you mean it's running from the sink?" If they would have heard you yelling, that made it even funnier because you were like, "What do you mean?"
I'm like, "How much is it all over the place?" And then I opened the door and there's some sneakers on
that
the
floor. Was priceless.
My kids were being funny little things today.
I was cracking up. I was like that. And when you said that and you were like, look at the picture, that was not what I was thinking we were going to see. Like when I saw that, I was like, they meant literally.
I looked at my kids. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like I wasn't even thinking April Fools.
No.
The little ones got us all today.
Good. You kind of got them.
Yeah, I did. So we had spaghetti for dinner tonight, and I went and I put the dry noodles on a plate and I put a whole bunch of Texas Pete all over the noodles and then layered it with the spaghetti sauce on top. So you couldn't smell the hot sauce. And my kids hate hot sauce. They hate the spice. And so we sat there and we said grace and I was like, everyone dig in. And they all dug in and they're all like, bleh, bleh. They can't handle the hot sauce. So yeah, they were all running around, had spaghetti hanging out of their mouth, sauce drooling out. It was so funny. So it's been a fun day here in the Ivory House.
That was hilarious.
We're a bunch of little posters.
No, definitely. Actually, you, Ivory, the apple don't never fall too far from the tree.
No, they definitely, yeah. I'm definitely one of those. Everything is fun to me. You got to keep it fun. And so they got that. So, yeah. It's actually fun.
But yeah, they definitely need to check out that Indigo video.
Where'd my filter go? Where'd
You're
it go?
yes. Not where'd your filter go? Hot mess. You said where did the filter go?
I look better like Moana. Just saying.
No. You look better as yourself. Yeah, it's on my YouTube. It was posted yesterday night. It was a live, so you'll see it'll say live with Indigo. Oh, I probably could tag her in the subject now. But yeah, you guys go follow her too because she's really good. And she also did a video on Melissa Moore, her body language. That was very, very interesting. It made a lot of things make more sense. You know, you kind of want to know the players in the game so that everything kind of ties together and makes sense. And I feel like that's important. But we will go through the FOIA tomorrow, the parts that we didn't cover, because remember we said we were going to finish it one day and we didn't do that. But we will tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I will tag her in it. So we'll do that tomorrow. And
we'll be here on TikTok tomorrow.
Yeah. So we will see you all
9 o'clock Eastern time.
I got the FOIA from Morbid, and Ivory got it from Into the Weeds.
Oh, and I also want to let you guys know it's in my story. So remember I told you guys that because we appreciated Into the Weeds for giving it over, I did donate $100, and they picked the military broadcast radio, and so we did donate the $100 to that. So I just want to let you all know that it's in my story. So I appreciate it, you know, for all the gifts during that live. So yeah.
Does the court release them? They do, and FOIAs are free. They're the Freedom to Information Act. But you have to pay for like the.
You have to pay for the
actual
printing and stuff like that. So yeah, it actually gets very pricey.
Yeah.
But yeah, it actually gets very pricey. The service to do it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I did see that one person had an email to them. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't know.
I saw that one person did have an email to them.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That one person I told you.
Yeah, that'd be nice to get it here. Also, yeah. I know that we're working on the prison, the phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we hear
yeah.
Yeah, Butterfly, they are about $500-$600.
Oh, Candace said she got it off Reddit. Isn't that interesting?
Candace got what off Reddit?
The FOIAs.
Oh. I don't know. They're not going to be recordings of the phone. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know.
Girl, if it's recordings, I will.
I don't know if they're going to be transcribed.
I don't care if we have to sit on here for 48 hours straight. I want to hear every last one of them.
Listen, Linda. I don't know if I can listen to that freaking voice for 48 hours straight.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I'd rather transcribe and then we can read them because, yeah. I don't know if, yeah, Moo's still here. He's still around.
You're right. I really can't listen to her. Man, but could you imagine what we will hear?
You know.
I know the toothbrush wasn't electric, but man, we gonna hear that?
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That's what they be doing in there.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Yeah. They crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
yeah, just a manual toothbrush, okay?
Oh, they can't have electric toothbrush in jail?
No. Because of stuff like that.
So she had to be her own battery?
Yes. Oh. But you know she good at that.
That's why she came out looking all buff. You saw those arms?
But you know she good at that, little Energizer bunny.
That's what she needs to influence some batteries. What batteries do you use, Gyps?
Could you imagine saying someone's
wild.
A hater?
That's wild.
Could you imagine saying someone's a hater and you have pictures like this on the internet?
Right. I'm sure Ken gets all tickled in his pants when he sees that.
Yeah, because she looks like her name's Adam.
You know what?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I can't even. Wasn't she wearing that hat that baseball cap in the
Oh, look
interview?
at the
What's
slides.
with his feet? What's with her feet? Is she not wearing shoes? Is she wearing rabbits on her feet?
Yeah.
And what's with the candy cane nightgown? What is happening there?
She wanted to look sweet. Cut it out.
So dressed like a candy cane?
Yeah. At least if she's not sweet, she could look it.
I wonder what she's wearing underneath that. You think it was like the candy outfit or the ruby outfit?
I think she had that BDSM stuff on.
She did. She had some like.
I think she was giving Damona.
Yeah. I wonder if if the toothbrush was going in this picture. Hold it on for dear life, like.
That might be why she was strapped in. That would make sense. Because she was going for a ride. That would make sense. That would make good damn sense. That would make sense.
She's holding on for dear life. Look at her.
Because she do look like she's getting ready to go on a roller coaster. Like it's getting ready to
start. Snorkeled, man. I can't even.
It looked like it's getting ready to start in
Poor Timmy the toothbrush. What is that? What do you call it, Jack? Timmy the toothbrush? I can't even.
Free the toothbrush. Really think about it. You got pictures like this of you on the internet and you gonna call somebody a hater? Come on, cut it out.
I'm telling. I wonder, was it batteries or did she like electric? Like, did she hook it up to the chair? Like, I wonder was there a hole in the seat?
My mom doesn't even have pictures of me like this at 5. I would have never even been caught dead like that ever.
Well, listen, not use those words too freely. When
No.
we're speaking. I want to watch Oh my goodness, I can't even. It was size D.
They're gonna make merch called Colgate Gypsy Gate.
I mean, I wonder if would the toothbrush recharge if she just hooked up her chair, like it was just connected in one? Like roll around this side and this side. Bzzz. You know, you gotta wonder.
I just really can't believe that she was okay like this.
Why was she? Yeah, she was wearing a backpack. Why was she wearing a backpack? To go to no school? Or we got to hold her diapers, her wipes, and her baba. Bzzz, bzzz. Like, come on. Sucked on a bottle where her bottom just vibrated continuously for 12 minutes. It's wild. Wild.
Yeah, you know, she was good at that, child. She was good at that.
It hurt after a while. They had to be raw. Then again, there's the diapers for you. Like, you know.
She's a hot
backpack to hold the batteries.
Somebody said maybe that's why her voice so high, because the high voltage over time.
Right? That's seriously. It makes sense now.
To the corner. To the corner.
It's so funny. Duracell Gypsy. That's what I'm saying. Man, I can't even. That's why she couldn't walk. All that vibration. It wasn't paralysis. It wasn't a seizure. It was the vibration from the batteries. She couldn't feel nothing anymore.
Everybody needs to make a meme of Gypsy and a toothbrush, electric toothbrush, and post it on TikTok. And play that song. I like it when you get freaky.
Can't.
And if we all do it at the same time, everyone's gonna be trying to figure out why is Gypsy on this toothbrush.
How come Dr. Phil didn't ask her about the toothbrush? Who just said something about the spinning toilet brush? Y'all are trying to kill me. You're trying to kill me. Oh. Well, I guess you start off small and move on to bigger and better things. Isn't that what she said in the interview tonight?
And she normally does
whenever keeps her happy or moist.
No.
Great word, isn't it? Moist. Just sounds moist. Gypsy's moist.
We're blocking Gypsy.
He's Colgate moist.
Oh, hell no. All right, y'all. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm so tired. Thank you, y'all, for all the gifts. I appreciate you all.
I hate that word too. Yes, thank you, Nina. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for being in here. Thank you for the likes. We hit 140. Thank you for all the gifts, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow night.
Bye.
Good night, guys.